Welcome to the Rusty Garage and Homestead. My name is Mike. In today's video, we're going to take our TYM 2515H with Stinger CROG 6-inch grapple, and we are going to load some logs. These are the logs I just recently pulled up from the pond dam with the tractor. Haven't got those limbed up yet, but I am going to put them right here. I've got both these poles shoved up far enough to use that oak tree as a backstop, but I have came across a deal that you can't turn down. There's hedge, some hackberry, oak, a little bit of elm, some ash, or a good bit of ash. And this hopefully is one of many loads. Should have another load coming today. I come across this deal. My preacher, his brother, bought some land here locally, and they're clear cutting, I think a half a mile or a little more of timber so they can get a fence put in. And those guys aren't burning any wood. And they hit me up and asked me if I wanted some, and I told them, yeah, for sure. So he already dropped one load off. I just got home from work. It sounds like he's going to be bringing one more load tonight. He's got my dump trailer, and tomorrow it sounded like he was probably going to do nothing but haul load. So hopefully we're going to have a very large pile of firewood poles to get stuck up here, because that Apex is a hungry machine. So I'm gonna set you guys up over here, and we're gonna start getting this stuff moved. And I think at this point I am not going to worry about sorting and separating my firewood. I'm going to sell it as a mix, and that's just what it's going to be. That's hitting the subframe. Some of them logs are a little shorter, so I'd really like to have something in the center. I think I'm going to pull that pole out and try to offset it a little. I'm having to offset myself a little more than normal because I've got that one pole over there. I haven't got to cut any hackberry in a while. Kind of looking forward to that. That stuff cuts pretty good. Looking forward to getting some hedge split also. Yeah, it's going to work out just fine. And again, not sure how many loads are coming. Another one today, and he said he's going to haul all day tomorrow, so I don't know if that means 3 loads, 4 loads, 6 loads. Pretty sure I'm going to have to get some more telephone poles up here and continue on. I'm going to try to go as high as I can with it. Well, within reason. I don't want it to get dangerously high for when I'm cutting, things start falling. But, I don't know, maybe head high. I think, feel pretty safe with that. Or if it gets, I don't know. If it gets too big, I'll just take the tractor and pull some down, and we'll just do it that way. Got 2 more pieces to pick up. I think that's going to work out just fine. Let me show you all what we got. So you can see, hedge. You can see how that's cut. They used a shear on a skid steer for quite a bit of them. Cut them down. Some hackberry, hedge, ash. Good looking stuff. I'm not complaining. All right, I am tickled to death. This is a huge blessing. Any of y'all that cut firewood know you've got a lot of time when you're felling, limbing everything up, and then hauling it to your wood yard or wherever you're taking it. A bunch of time in that. And I'm wanting to split as much as possible this year because I've set myself a goal. I don't know if I've mentioned it to any of you all or not, but I'm going to try to split enough wood this year to pay for the apex in 1 year. I don't know if I'm way off base or not. I don't know what's going to be coming this year, how busy I get or anything like that, but that's my goal, my personal goal. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. So if I split 100 rick of wood, I will definitely be in the green for that machine. For the price of it going around here, it's actually probably closer to 85, 90 rick of wood, which I don't know how many cords that is. I'm not good with math and I've worked all day. This is going to be a good start, and it sounds like we're going to get a good bit more, so no complaints there. This is a perfect spot for it over here on the new wood yard. Or the new property. The new wood yard I did have up closer to the road, but that's kind of in the way right now with the trailer house still being there and that big semi-trailer still being there. So I wanted to kind of move everything towards the back of the opening of the new property. So we're back here by the pond. Good view. It'll be some good cutting. Nothing's really flat around here. Everything's on a slope, but flat enough that we'll be able to get all this bucked up, get it stacked up, and get that apex over here and start splitting. So real looking forward to that. Not sure when he's going to be by again. He's coming today with a second load, but I don't know if that's going to be after dark or when. The place he's going is about maybe 30 minutes away, 25, 30 minutes away. And I don't know exactly when he dropped this load off and when I got home from work. So yeah, if he shows back up, I'll go ahead and throw the camera up and watch another load dump. Unless it's dark, then you guys ain't gonna be able to see anything. There's one wood over here I'm gonna have to take a picture of, and the phones are smart enough now to do it, but there's one in there that I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's not ringing any bell right now. Let me show you all the bark. It is light colored. Is that gonna be like a shagbark hickory? I've got tons of hickory on this property, but I don't have any shagbark hickory. But there's one right there next to it. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what that is. Huge blessing though. Huge, huge blessing.
One on the gate. That gate's clear, isn't it?
Oh yeah. All right, that is a bigger load than the first load. And I didn't have my mic on, still don't have it on, so hopefully the audio is okay, because it is a little windy. He said he's going to try to get 4 or 5 more loads tomorrow brought up here. So, yeah, really excited about that. But the sun's already crested over, and it's getting late, and the temperature's dropping. So you guys can see I added a little bit of a coat since you last saw me. But yeah, there's some cherry in here, hackberry, locust. Pretty sure that's what that one wood was that I couldn't come up with. He said there's some honey locusts up there, but luckily he's taking care of all of those awful spikes that come on those trees and thorns. But yeah, some real good looking wood on here. Good looking stuff. Some more hedge, hackberry. That was a big old load in that trailer, but trailer's fine. It's gonna dump it no problem. He's gonna bring some more out tomorrow. I think I'm working half a day tomorrow. Did ask him to leave me a path here so I can get some more telephone poles up here and keep continuing on with the stack. So yeah, tomorrow I'll film again. We'll see what we got whenever I get home from work. But yeah, appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.